Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Taurus and it's for the month of June, a little bit over 2026. My dear Taurus, this is your general reading, meaning it's a monthly reading about every area of your life. Not one aspect, but every aspect, every chapter, everything that needs information, truth, seeing what's coming, foreseeing what's coming, being foretold what is around the corner, and everything that is important to every area of your life. So I hope you'll enjoy it because it is going to let you know a lot of information. I want to take this opportunity to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you and begin this reading. My dear Taurus, we're going to take two messages from this deck. Oh, and one main one has opened up and we need just one more. And this looks like to me a new passage that's about to begin. Yes, there it is, a new beginning, a new passage. I was looking at the passage and then a new beginning came to confirm and reaffirm this. Something new is coming, and this new passage is going to bring you an amazing, successful lifestyle, successful way of life. You are going to love this. This is happening at a time where when a chapter is coming to completion, it's coming to an end. Something really difficult comes to an end and a beautiful new chapter opens up, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. With the daffodil fairy, it shows a beautiful new beginning. A new doorway is going to be opening and giving you a lot of happiness and an abundant life. Let's take one message, something or two messages from the heavens or the universe, something that's on your mind, my dear Taurus, that you're wondering about, that you're not sure about. Oh, and there it is. It says, don't worry, something better is coming. There is something better for you. So whatever you're worried about, whatever you're thinking, if this, will this, what will happen when, something better. There's something better for you. So that's good news. That is absolutely great news, actually. So very important. Now let's take on some tea leaves and see what else you need to know for the month of June and a little bit over. Okay, they've got May here, which was your birthday. I'm doing this reading in May, but your birthday is just gone. Well, although some of you might be, it's just past. But anyway, we'll talk about May in a moment. Something might have happened, triggered in May. Let's see what else for all Taurus. I'll just take 2, 3 more. Okay, this one. Okay, these are all coming out, so I'll take them. Okay. Here we go. Let's have a look. So we've got also June. June is going to be spectacular for you. June is going to be really incredible. May, your birthday, you might have just been very happy or recognized something, or it might be connected to someone who's got Taurus in them or Gemini that you might be dealing with. But June is going to be exceptional. There is a female energy here. You're dealing with someone of feminine energy. There is illness also here, a period of ill health or depression somebody might be going through. And then there's a lot of success coming your way on a grand scale. But May could be also, like I said, connected to June, could be connected to Gemini and also Cancer. But I do feel like June is going to be a very special time for you. It's going to be exceptionally well time for you. Okay, moving on to the next level, which is 2 messages from this deck. Let's see what else is there, my dear Taurus, for you. And nearly opened up. There it is. So we've got, oh, this wasn't supposed to come out, but it came out. All right, well, it looks to me that some of you may be relocating. There may be a relocation. You might not be happy where you're at and you might be relocating. And I feel like a lot of strength and a lot of power is going to be given to you so that you can move forward with courage. It needs a lot of strength, a lot of courage to actually accept the fact that you are going to be moving. And I'll just put this one over here. Now, sometimes this can be a woman and sometimes it can be any gender. That's important to know. So we'll leave it at that. But I just feel like June is going to be spectacular for you for some peculiar reason. And now I'm going to move on to another deck. 2 messages from this deck, and I'll be cutting only once. The truth for every Taurus for June onwards. Here we go. Oh, here we go. I love it. So 3 of them came. Yes, there is a chapter ending and you're being set free. This setting free is going to empower you big time. As you can see, the Death card connected to Scorpio, but it is about endings, end of a chapter, and you're relocating, being set through a new lease of life that brings you freedom, new beginnings with the Fool connected to Aquarius, but also it is about new beginnings and freedom. And then you've got the Magician, which is all about power. You are going to be so empowered. When something's ending, you might be miserable that it's ending, but you are going to be empowered. This great new beginning that's coming, which is all to do with this. As you can see, a new beginning, a door closes and another door opens, one that's going to be spectacular, bringing you a lot of happiness. Extraordinary amount of happiness coming your way, and you are going to be quite empowered. So that is wonderful to know. Now I'm going to take 2 messages or 3 from this deck to see if there's anything extra they want to tell us before I get the truth for every Taurus. Okay, so we've got, yes, you are leaving, and there's a lot of money coming your way. You're leaving, and exceptional amount of money is given to you. This could be coming from inheritance. It's ground changing. It will change your life, but you're leaving a conflicted lifestyle, something that is too much problems, too many arguments, too many issues. And there is wealth coming towards you. So that is really great news. Okay, I'm going to take on 2 more messages from another deck and another deck, then I will clarify the truth for all Taurus. Okay, so what have we got? We got 1, we got 2. You might be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, Gemini here. There is a possibility of Virgo, because we've got Gemini here, and I feel like Virgo, Gemini could be, you might be dealing with someone, or somebody new might be entering your life who might be Gemini. Also, it can be the Gemini seasons that's going to impact your life, which is June. May, June is the Gemini season. May, end of May to June, yes. Gemini season is going to be amazing. And this is a Lovers, it's a Gemini card, so it shows to me that there may be decisions to be made in regard to partnerships, and also it can mean that June is going to be absolutely spectacular for you. Something miraculous happening in June, and it could be connected to someone that is Gemini also. That is possibility, but you are destined for a lot of success. That's important to know that. And then the Bellows, this is an amazing situation to do with fire energies, which is one of your number 1 soulmate, sorry, part of your soulmate, and then the other part is water. So this is the most important part of your twin flame and soulmate. The fire is an ignition, an igniting. Something is going to start, some spark is going to take place, and passion will ignite. You will be going, you'll be moving, something's happening. It's going to get you out of a situation, and you'll start healing. Something magnificent is taking place, and it could be happening between May and June. All right. So that explains that. The next part is 2 more messages, and then I will clarify this section here. Oh, they're jumping out today. We got the light bulb, and I need 1 more, and there's the other one right next to it. And the next one is the clover. That is incredible. First, let me talk about the light bulb, because it's about lucrative ideas and a new source of income. Maybe one of those ideas is going to be put into action. I see entrepreneurship. It is possible that you might be becoming an entrepreneur, working for yourself. There's creative work, a new job, and a new source of income. So that is magnificent. That is truly magnificent. And you are going to be empowered to do that. Now this is all about wealth. A lot of wealth coming your way. Ground changing luck and wealth coming in your path. The golden clover is about good fortune, absolute fortune, and the 4 of Pentacles is about a lot of money, changing the way you live, changing major ground changing. You'll establish so much and do so much. Maybe in regard to your home, your refuge, like your home, your business, you know, the place of where you may call home. You might be buying a new home. They might be feeling more established. The money that's coming in is going to support you big time, and it is ground changing, so it'll do a lot for you. This is just incredible, and I love this for you. It's magnificent. Okay, so the golden clover happens at a time when you're leaving. You see that? You got the 6 of Swords, and you got the 2 of Wands, which means that you were in a situation that was conflicting, you were unhappy, and you're finally going and you're leaving. And that's why this chapter is ending. Now moving on to the next level, which is like I said, the golden clubber is also about careers to do with finances or out. Oh, I forgot the heater on. It might be so loud I didn't realize it. It's a very cold day here. That's why I didn't even know. I forgot it. Risky business, surprises, and outdoor jobs. There could be outdoor jobs. There could be an outdoor or finance matters to do with business. You've got to be careful not to risk anything when it comes to business. But the golden clover is about good fortune and surprises and a lot of money coming. And you've got the money over here. So that explains it all. I'll put it right over here. Okay, that's that. Now I'm going to clarify, and starting with, let's have a look at I wanted to see the ending, the ending, what's ending, something that was excessive and too much. You could have been dealing with someone that had Capricorn, and then maybe I'll just see further. I was looking at the Fool, this ending, a new beginning, and the ending here. So yes, it seems like there was someone wanting to set boundaries, being left in the cold, you feel unhappy. There's a lot happening here. Something excessive, too much control, too many issues. They needed healing. They need to stop. Setting boundaries is very important, and you're fighting to get what you want. And finally, the sun shines when you leave this situation, because I guess it's a very conflicting situation. That's what it looks like, a lot of conflict. Finally, the sun will be shining and bringing you a lot of happiness. And with this new beginning and the clover, it's just going to be spectacular. Absolutely. I'll put it here this way. The sun shining with the clover and the new beginning, it's just going to be spectacular. Great new beginning is going to heal all of it. Everything that you've been feeling, everything you've been experiencing, everything that hasn't been working well, it's all going to be healed completely. With the sun there, it's all going to be magical. All right, leave that there. Now we move on to the next level, the relocation, to see what's happening with the relocation. Yes, you are leaving unhappy emotionally. You're just very unhappy, but money is going to come, and that's going to help you to be able to be in a very good position financially, and you'll be able to help others. So very good financial situation coming here. And I'll put that right on top of the clover. This fly, I didn't talk about the fly. The fly is about a period of ill health, depression, not being happy. And that shows to me that there, and the Six of Swords shows a lot of conflict is going on in your life. Again, feeling like you're left in the cold. There's a lot of problems. You're leaving a situation behind, and you're moving towards a better future. Now, let's look at the Strength card to see what the Strength card is going to do for you. Oh wow, look at the synchronicities. You are going to be given the strength, the courage. You've been sacrificing, you're putting your interests aside for the sake of someone. You are going to be rewarded big time. I feel like one more. Yes, there it is. That's what I felt it. Rewards. Great rewards are coming for a job well done. You sacrifice, you put a lot of effort, and now it's time for you to be rewarded. Great rewards are coming your way. They're going to give you the strength and the courage to move forward. Applause from the heaven for a job well done, for being so wonderful, giving from your heart to someone else for the sake of someone. These rewards are going to be spectacular. A great victory awaits you. I love that for you, my dear Taurus. A new beginning that brings you another victory. This is again victory, great victory, and a lot of realization. Beautiful. Now I'm going to see a little bit the conflict that you are going through and you're leaving. What is that all about for all Taurus? Oh my God, it was a karmic chapter that's coming to an end. It must have taken a lot out of you, a lot out of your energy, depleted you because it took so much of you, but it's over, completely over. And I feel like a lot of truth is going to be revealed so that you can see your life ahead. And you'll know you'll have a beautiful path ahead of you, a beautiful future. It's coming. And a lot of secrets are going to be revealed. And then you are finally going to be starting a new judgment. Judgments about new life that's going to be healing, that's going to compensate you. And you are going to have a great new lease of life that gives you a lot of happiness. Exceptional amount of happiness coming your way. That is wonderful. Okay. Finally, I might do this card too, actually. I don't know why. I just want to see if there's what is this? Where's this money? Leaving the past behind you. You're saying goodbye to the past. Where's this money coming from? Maybe that will help. This money, where is it coming from? And we got the Chariot. And it's, you know what? This money that's coming is going to help you move forward. in success. It could be coming from someone that's got Cancer in them. We've got the moon, which is the rule of Cancer. We got this is Cancer. It's also July. Something big might be happening in July where you're torn what to do, take this path or that. Money's coming, helping you choose the path. It could be happening after a trip that you might go through to, or it could be a time where it's going to help you move to a better place. Major transformations in your life, my dear Taurus. Major changes. But all of it is incredible because there's a lot of luck and a lot of abundance coming that's going to help you choose your path well and be able to move towards what is the best course of action for you to take, the best avenues for you to take. And it's going to be all helping you with this new beginning that is going to be spectacular. And that's why they're saying something beautiful is igniting and it's going to bring you a lot of wealth. Okay, that explains all of that. Now we're moving on to the next level, which is a little bit of messages from here, from this section. Oh, and there they are. Look at them jump out. Wow, I love that. All right, so what have we got here? We got a soulmate and getting to know someone. You're calling in your soulmate. Your soulmate's about to come into your life very, very soon. And the more you're getting to know each other, the more you're becoming closer. Your bond is becoming stronger. It's just magnificent. Yes, your bond will go deeper and deeper as you get to know each other. You'll finally find that you are either with a twin flame or a soulmate. Now, let's go into another section. Before I go into the star signs, I want to go into messages from the heart, your heart, somebody else's heart. We got one. What's being said, what hasn't been said, what issues you might be facing with someone, and just one more, and that'll be that. Look at that. Just stop in my hand. So let's have a look at that. Look at all of these actually. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And it says, I'm very attracted to you. I am very attracted to you. Somebody might be very attracted to you. It says, I feel jealous when I think about you with others. I feel jealous when I think about you with others. You are the only one I see. You are the only one I see. This is someone really wonderful. I'm regretting my previous actions. I'm regretting my previous actions. Okay, that's beautiful. Moving on to the next level, which is the star signs now. I want to go through the star signs and see who is the soulmate that's coming. Is it a soulmate or twin flame for the majority? And what are the signs? Now, your soulmate is water and fire. Fire first, water second. Fire ignites you and starts a new life. And there is a new life and there is someone new in your life. So let's have a look what's going on. This could be male, female, any gender. Remember that. And now we're going to find out who your soulmate or twin flame is. And the reason I do so many of them, just so you're new, I go through a lot of these, a lot of shuffling, and get out a lot to finally come to a level where it's refined and I get to know for the majority of you, mighty Taurus, who is it going to be. Okay, I like to refine everything and make it very close to the truth. We got one that's just jumped out and it's water, Scorpio. Okay, we got Scorpio, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be Scorpio for the majority, and that's what I do. I try to get the truth by shuffling a lot and getting a lot out. And here we go. So bear with me. We got Venus, which is Taurus and Libra. Libra, Taurus. I'll put it over here. That's Earth like you. And it's a twin flame. Moving on to the next level. And we move on to Neptune, water, Pisces, and Mars, fire, is your number one. Soulmate connection. So soulmate goes there. All right, here we go. We're going to do a few of them. I should pause it and do this, but I don't know why I don't. Go through it and come back. Maybe some of you like to watch this. Maybe you got bored of watching it. Maybe there's new ones. I keep thinking all kinds of thoughts. But the truth for all Taurus is what I care about now. We got Gemini, which is air. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. And then we've got Pisces. I just wonder here in the Earth. Was there an Earth action? Actually, there was an Earth. Oh, yes. So we got, I'll put it over here because this is Earth and air. And this is air over here. All right. Mercury might come and take that out. We'll see. Aquarius, air, energy, and fire. Sagittarius. Oh, okay. The truth for all Taurus. We've got the sun, no, fire here, and then Neptune, Pisces. We've got Gemini and Cancer. Gemini, air energy. And the truth for all Taurus. Let's keep going. We've got Earth. And we've got Venus, Taurus, Libra. Another Earth and air. And we've got Taurus, Libra. So far, Taurus, Libra. Someone like yourself, Libra, Taurus, is the strongest, seem to be in the Earth energy. And then we've got Aries, fire. We got Leo, fire. We got Cancer, the moon, ruler of Cancer. We've also got an extra Leo here. And talking about Leo, there it is, the sun, ruler of Leo, and then Capricorn, Saturn. Let's have a look further. We got Cancer and we got Aquarius. We've got Scorpio and we've got Mars, which is the ruler of Aries, fire energy. We've got Gemini. No, sorry, we've got Virgo, which is Earth, and we've got Venus, Taurus, Libra. We've got Taurus, Libra, and we've got Capricorn. Because of Venus, this is sitting here in case you're wondering. And we got Cancer and Scorpio. 3 more shuffles. The truth of who's coming. Leo, fire. What's this Earth doing here? Accidentally, I might have put it here. It's here. Okay. Second shuffle. We've got Mercury, which is Earth, Jupiter, fire. Now Gemini goes from the air energy, Gemini, and it becomes Gemini, Virgo. And I think this is the final shuffle. We got Pisces and Mars, Aries. Okay, maybe I'll do just last one and that's it. Here we go. Last message. We've got Sagittarius and Earth. Done. Now we can go through it, starting with the fire that ignites you and starts you up in a new life, and that's what's happening here. So let's see who's the fire energy entering your life. We've got Leo here. Let's see how many Leos. I feel like Leo is the ruling, but I'll just be 100%. Okay, so we're doing Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Aries, Leo, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, Aries, we've got 4 Aries. Okay, there's 4 Aries. Sagittarius, we've got 3 Sagittarius, right? And Leo, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, plus this one, that's 5. So for the majority of you, my dear Taurus, you are going to be connected to a fire energy that's going to ignite your life, who's got strong Leo in them. So Leo, for the majority, second on the ladder. Oh, we got also Aries being 4. So that's very strong because we had 4 with that one, became 5. So that's very strong also. Practically as strong as the Leo. After Leo comes Aries. And then finally there's 3 Sagittarius. For the rest of you, it's going to be Sagittarius. That's your fire energy. That's your twin flame when it sits with anything other than with everything. It's your twin flame. When it sits with water energy, and Scorpio is the leading one here, it becomes your soulmate, so you know. So Leo, Scorpio, soulmate, just so you know. Leo, Cancer, soulmate. Leo, Aries, you know, Scorpio, soulmate, so you know. Okay, fire and water. Now I'm going to go through and calculate everything. I feel like the leading one is Scorpio, but let's just be sure. There's a lot of Cancer and Neptune, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, it looks like maybe Scorpio is a lot, maybe not. Let's have a look. There are 2, 4, 5 Scorpios. There is 1, 2, 3, 5 Pisces. So they're on the same level. Oh my goodness. And there are 5 Cancerians. Now, that tells me that for the majority of you, you'll be dealing with the all high level, the water energy. The majority of you, my dear Taurus, will be dealing with water controlling everything. It is what replenishes you. Fire is what starts you. United together, they become your soulmate. So there's a lot of water energy. Not this is more than the other one for the majority of you. The majority will be dealing with a lot of water. Okay, talking about earth energy. Now this is earth with air and earth without air. Capricorn's only earth without air. We'll leave it here and talk about it in a moment. I feel like the other ones are the ruling ones because we've got Gemini, and we've got Mercury, the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. We've got Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn. Okay, so I feel like Taurus, Libra is ruling. I'll just find out, like the majority of you are going to be. That's how I refine them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 Taurus, Libra. 7. Okay, let's have a look at Gemini, Virgo, because they're very strong. And we've got a Gemini here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got 5 Virgo, Gemini. So the ruling one is Taurus, Libra. Remember that. I'll just put it like this so you know what we're talking about. Taurus, Libra, not just the average Taurus. So they could be born. Let's see what they're born as. They could be born Libra with Taurus in them. Okay, they could be born under the sign of Libra with Taurus in them. Very important. That's your number 1. Leading in the earth air energy, and then comes Gemini. Virgo is the second one on the ladder, and then Capricorn comes third on the ladder, which there is 4 Capricorn, which is wonderful. Okay, so you know now what's going on. Air energy, air needs you more than you need them. Usually it's a family situation, a connection, family, sibling, parent, but also it can be someone wonderful that you work well with. You are very connected to Aquarius, except when it comes to relationships. If there is no fire, it makes it very hard because air does disrupt the earth. So it's not a relationship that can be ongoing. There will be disruptions and it could come to an end. So, but in a relationship wise, in a business wise, it'll be okay. Sometimes you don't meet all the way. When you're working together as friends, you're not planning a home together, you're not planning a business together, you do exceptionally well, amazing with Aquarius. But when it's a relationship or business making where 2 decisions have to be made, that's when problems occur. Air and earth disruption. All right, so we'll leave it at that and we move on to the end. This is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear Taurus. Give me a thumbs up, let me know what you think. I wish you a lot of love and light, a lot of happiness in everything you do. Namaste.